Vauxhall Grandland X review. Rarely, if ever, does a Vauxhall place you at the cutting edge of engineering endeavor, bringing you cars that do things that, in their category, have never been done before. And the only problem with this is that making your cars really stand out on grounds other than financial can be resultantly quite tricky. This new Grandland X is just such an example. It brings Vauxhall to the mid-sized crossover SUV class fully 10 years after the Nissan Qashqai turned it into a core category. It sits on the same platform as the Peugeot 3008 thanks to a joint venture agreed long before Peugeot's PSA parent bought Vauxhall and Opel, is powered by PSA engines and is built, you guessed it, in a PSA factory in France. Looking beyond the Grandland X's origins. Actually, Vauxhall has done very well to disguise the Grandland's origins. It may not look as distinctive as the 3008, but its lines are well proportioned, inoffensive and cleaner than most in this class. Some may find grating the way the car stands, bright work and cladding hint at adventuring, off-road capability the car absolutely does not have. There is not even an all-wheel drive model and nor does Vauxhall talk of one to come, but it's a game played to some extent or another by all its rivals and it is the Vauxhall way to join in. As for trim levels, there are 4 to choose from, say, Techline Nav, Sport Nav and Elite Nav. Say models get 17 inches alloy wheels, auto lights and wipers, front fog lights, lane departure warning and rear parking sensors as standard. Inside there is dual-zone climate control, cruise control and Vauxhall's IntelliLink infotainment system complete with a 7.0 inches touchscreen system, OnStar assistance and concierge, DAB radio, Bluetooth and USB connectivity. Techline Nav models get 18 inches alloys, a powered tailgate, front parking sensors, keyless entry and start, flexible boot floor, ambient lighting, sat-nav and an 8.0 inches touchscreen infotainment system. It also comes with Vauxhall's safety pack, which includes blind spot monitoring, autonomous emergency braking and forward collision alert. Upgrade to Sport Nav on the Grandland X gains sportier details, such as alloy effect front and rear skid plates, and 18 inches alloy wheels. Topping the range is the Elite Nav model which gets adaptive LED headlights, 19 inches alloy wheels, a 360-degree camera system, front heated sports seats, a leather upholstery and an electrically adjustable driver's seat. Inside, the Peugeot's flawed but funky iCockpit has been replaced by something altogether more sober and Astra-esque. In here and obligatory race driving position aside, there is nothing to suggest you're in any kind of SUV at all. Its proportions continue to follow the class norm. I'd say its boot was perhaps a little larger than average and rear room maybe a touch tighter than the norm, but no one shopping in this class will find one a game changer any more than they will the other a deal breaker. Here, as is in so many other areas, it's there or thereabouts. That said, the car feels very solid and the choice of interior materials is determinedly plush so long as you don't spend too much time scratching and prodding around below your natural eye line. It's also conspicuously well equipped with a full suite of active safety measures including lane departure and driver drowsiness warnings, plus forward collision, pedestrian protection and autonomous braking features. When you're not avoiding an accident, there's Vauxhall's OnStar concierge service, Apple and Android players and an 8-inch color touchscreen for your children to cover in grubby paw prints. But well equipped it needs to be, with even the entry-level Grandland X costing £22,310, over £3,000 more than base Qashqai or £4,000 more than the new and class-leading Sitka. Right now, there are just 2 engines from which to choose, each with a single power output, though Vauxhall is already making noises about a more powerful diesel. For now, your choice is a 1.2-liter 3-cylinder petrol motor turbo-boosted to 128 bhp, or a 1.6-liter diesel with 10 fewer horses but a slug more torque and, on paper, far better fuel consumption and commensurately lower emissions. Model for model, the diesel is £1,355 more expensive to buy,